Hello friends, welcome back for another day of October Daily. Pull up my thing here. Just clearing off my desk. I have some December daily stuff out and about. And there we are, right here. Okay, and I can see what you guys are saying. Get a bunch of this stuff off my desk. Hello, welcome. Happy Friday, you guys, it's Friday. Oh, I gotta grab this off my printer too. It is Friday. Yay, yay, yay. How's everybody doing? How you guys doing? Hey, Caleb. Hello. So today I am working on story number 21. I cannot believe we have 10 more days of October left. That's crazy. I'm just going to trim down a few of these things while we chat here for a minute. Hello, Janine. Hey, guys. Yeah, so it is almost the weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend? Today for my story, the prompt I am using is interview with a vampire. So if you could interview a vampire, what would you ask them? And this prompt could be used in a couple of different ways. So it could be like a legit, what would you ask a vampire if given the chance? For me, I actually had a little photo shoot with Jonah this morning, and my mother-in-law passed down this super cute little vampire cloak that was Aaron's from when he was a little boy. So I had Jonah throw that on this morning, and we went in the backyard and just took some pictures. And then I asked him the interview questions. So my interview with the vampire is an interview with Jonah. And it was pretty funny. It is pretty funny. So I'm just trimming that up real quick, and then we'll pull this out. The other thing I'm thinking about doing, hey Deb, hey Risa. The other thing I'm thinking about doing today is potentially putting together a title page for volume 3. So I may do that as well. I was scrambling because I wasn't prepared today like I normally am. So I spent the last 40 minutes putting everything together that I would need. So I didn't quite have time to get everything prepped that I wanted to get prepped. So I might have my silhouette cut something while we're working today, which of course means it'll be noisy, but that's okay. Those things make the funniest noise. Okay, so let's get you guys turned around. I'll show you what I've got that I'm working with today, and then we're just going to dive into this very first story for album 3, volume 3, so story 21. It's not really the first story. So let's go ahead and get going. Here we go. I'm going to flip you guys around here for a second. All right. Oops, sorry for all the jiggling around. You could come in if you need to. No? Okay. All right. Whoops, sorry. All right, so just trying to get you positioned here evenly. I think that's probably good. I still feel like we're crooked. Gosh darn it. Sorry, guys. There, I think that should be better. All right, and then I'm going to pull this down, hit the record button, throw us on airplane mode. Okay, we should be good. So here we go. Here's what we've got to work with today. I've got a full page photo of Jonah, so I'll pull this up so you can see it. So this is the little cloak that his mom passed down. So that was originally Aaron's and his brother's. And we just went outside and took some pictures, and that's really it. And I took a whole bunch of them and had probably a good handful that were really good ones. So I picked one of my favorites. And then I printed the interview on some vellum, and that's just going to come over here. And I'll just embellish it something up here, and then probably put my number down in the corner. This is going to go on the inside. So if I grab an album, this is essentially going to go on this page, right? So we'll have the title page here, and then the inside page is going to be this one. Caleb, you have a busy weekend. You're going to the fall festival with your family tomorrow, a hayride in the day, and a Halloween lights drive. Sunday is Halloween lesson at church. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, I love that. You're going to have so much fun. A hayride and fall festival. This weekend's going to be fairly busy for us too, actually. Which reminds me that I need to look up. So tonight is basically our only night at home. Well, not really. We'll be here Sunday night too, but we're going to be home. Oh, I know I was going to hole punch it first. And, which is kind of nice. Like, I'm looking forward to a night at home. Like a weekend night at home, I should say. And then tomorrow, we're going to be home most of the day. I'm probably going to be finishing up some December daily stuff. And then doing October daily and just kind of having a day of work stuff. And maybe we'll do something fun with the family. And then tomorrow night, Aaron and I are going on a double date with some friends to a haunted forest, which I bought some, that you could get like regular tickets to just go through the haunted forest, or you could get tickets that included drink vouchers. And so I got the ones with drink vouchers because I'm going to need that if we're going to go into a haunted forest. I haven't done a haunted like anything since I was in college. I think I might have even been in high school because I just they're usually not my thing. But my friend suggested it and I was like, you know what, why not? We haven't done one in years. It could be really fun and we just don't even know, you know? Also, I'm way into like Halloween and spooky and creepy things in a way that I never was when I was younger, you know, quite to that extent. So why not? Let's do it. So we're going to do that, but I'm going to need some drinks before I go into that forest. And then we're going to go out to dinner afterwards. So that's tomorrow night. And then Sunday, my cousin is having a baby this December. So their baby shower is on Sunday. So we'll go to that and then see what else we want to do with the day. Okay, so I'm going to look through some of my embellishments here to see what I might want to add. And I also need my numbers. Oh my God. I've got to get this place cleaned up. It is killing me. Killing me. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so vampire was your costume every year growing up, Caleb? That's so cute. Aw. Vampires are like, especially with little kid vampires are adorable. 21 is my number. Let's see what we got in here. Let's look at these first. Those are 22s. We don't have a lot of 21s. Okay, so we've got that one. Basically, I only have these two. 2 and 1s are all kind of big. So I'm actually thinking I kind of like the plastic. Where's my tweezers? It's easier to maneuver these with tweezers. Okay, so let me put that there for now. I wish these were just slightly smaller. I might be able to... Oh, you know what? Since I have this out, I've had these waiting to be put away for like days. So let's put these away really quick. All right, we got 16, 19, 16, 16, 17, 15, 18, 19, 18, 18, 16, and 17. Okay, so you are 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay. Yay, I've been needing to do that, so that's a happy thing. Okay, so let me see if I've got any maybe puffy stickers that are still big, because I like the big, but not so big. I know I've got those ones in here that I keep trying to use, but I haven't made it yet. Have you ever watched? I have not watched the movie Little Vampire. I've not even heard of the movie Little Vampire. What is Little Vampire? Now I need to know. Drinks are required for Haunted. Yes, Risa, they are absolutely required. At least for me, for sure. Okay, I actually think these will work. So yeah, let's do these puffy ones. That'll work better than the plastic. Okay, just because it's a little bit smaller, you know. Okay, so I've got that. And I just want to see, like, are there any little bits of ephemera that I could add in this? I was thinking of, like, trying to find a bat. That says beware. That's kind of cute. So apparently something interesting is that the Heidi Swap kit that I had ordered came with an ephemera pack that they didn't ship out with the kit originally. I don't know if it got missed or why exactly. But I got the ephemera pack in the mail the other day and I was like, oh, this is so fun. More pieces to look through, you know? That's where this came from, that beware. None of these are quite right. No. Okay. So no, these are all going to be too small. Maybe something out of here. Maybe something out of here. And that's going to be a no. So I'll put these away. And then we'll look through these other two. It's very cute. Old movie like Hocus Pocus and Halloween Town, but nobody talks about it. I'm going to look that up, Caleb. We're always looking for like new movies that we haven't seen before too. I've never even heard of that one. So yeah, we're going to look that up and see if I can find it to watch it. I wish I had a hat like this for him for real, because like how cute is that? We need one of these. I'm probably not going to put that on there, but that's fun. Okay, that was also Heidi Swap. All right, so we've got some butterflies, Fright Night, that, right. Ghost, that. I was really kind of looking for a bat. Like, that one's really big. But, you know, me and bats, I just use them all up. Oh, wait, here's one. Okay, maybe you. Cat, pumpkin, witch, that. There's another bat. Okay, I lied. I didn't use them all up. No. I've got like a little, maybe. Okay. And then over here, I think all of these pieces are too big. Yeah, you're all too big. Okay, so we're gonna keep those, I'm really debating on this hat, actually. It's kind of cute. So, I was originally thinking of doing one like that, but like that's too drastic. It's not going to work. Although, no, I don't like it down either. But like right there would be kind of cute, right? I'm probably not going to do that. The 21. What do you guys think? Should I put this hat on him, like as an ephemera piece? Because I'm serious, if I would have had a hat, he would have been wearing it, you know? For sure. And it's kind of cute. But it's also huge, so maybe not. Although if I put it down, I don't know. All right, let me put the 21 on here, and I'm going to figure out the rest of this. That is adorable. So I should keep it. You think I should keep it? It is kind of fun. Okay, so I don't know where else I would use it, right? So maybe I should just do it. All right, so this is story 21, so I'm going to put it down here. We are on story 21, right? Today is the 22nd. Yes to the hat. All right, I'm going to do it. Because taking a sticker off is not easy. I'm pretty sure we're on 21. Actually, it says it right here. Day 21. Yes. Okay. On the video. Okay. So 21. That way it doesn't cover up his feet. I like that. We're going to stick down that hat because that's fun. And then I think I really do like the Beware tab up there at the top. Or did I just put that in yeah, upside down? Story 21. Good. Okay. In we go. All right. Okay, so let's stick this down because I know I want to do that. That's cute. Okay, here's an idea. Oh, I might do that. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up so you guys can see a better view of it. Whoop! Do you think that it's still really, I mean, it's recognizable to know that that's a 21. If I were to put this little bat like right here in the 21, do you see that? But it needs like, do I have any? I know I do have like gems actually. Like what if I put a single gem into the middle? I wish these were even smaller. I could make them into eyes. Like that, you know? Would it work better behind the number? Maybe. How hard is this to get off the photo? Oh, you know what? It's actually not that hard to get it off. Okay. Let me pull this up. And then like, come on. Lightly adhere it. So that's it behind the number. What do you guys think? Or I could put it on top of the number. I kind of like that though. Random, but I like it, you know? A little bit of a cluster on there. All right, let's make sure we get this positioned on his head right. Thinking like right there. Oh, I love that. Okay, and then this, so I need to cut down the vellum a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe if I cut it 1/2 inch, then that should be good. Okay. Yeah, and I think I will leave it under because then it doesn't add as much dimension. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I think that looks good. 1/2 inch right there. Okay. Let's add a little bit of adhesive here. Okay. And then we'll add the interview question list here, and I'm going to staple it on. staple it at the bottom, and I'm going to staple it right there at the top. And that's going to be story 21. So that one was really easy, but I super love it. So I'll read you the interview. It was really funny. At first I was thinking about asking Jonah questions about vampires, but then quickly realized he doesn't really know what vampires are. So then I switched it up and decided I'll just interview him and ask him questions as though he just was a vampire. So I said, what is your name? And he's obsessed right now with a character called Blippi, which is Blippi. Blippi is kind of like the old days with Blue's Clues and Steve, who would talk to you through the television, right? Blippi's kind of like that. He's not necessarily looking for clues, but he does teach children about lots of different things. Like they'll go to chem labs and they'll go to like sensory places and all these things. So Jonah's at the age right now where he thinks Blippi is talking to him. So he's obsessed with Blippi. Blippi is his friend. So I asked him what his name was, and he just kept telling me Blippi, and then would spell it out loud because they must spell it in the show. So he would go Blippi. And I was like, okay, yeah, I know you like Blippi, but what's your name? And he's like, Blippi. So I was like, all right, fine, you can be Blippi. And then I just put in parentheses Jonah. So his name is Blippi Jonah. I said, how old are you? And he said 3 years old, because he is. I said, when do you sleep? And Jonah's answer was all day long, which he really was singing like Wheels on the Bus, all day long. So he sang that, and I was like, well, actually, that kind of checks out for a vampire, so sure, all day long. I said, can you fly? He says, yeah, really far. I said, do you look like a human or a bat when you fly? And he said, I look like a bat. I asked, do you like cats? He said, yep. I said, what color cats? And he said, Pumpkin and Mr. Dibs, which I assume means orange, but you know, because they're both orange. I asked, what do you eat? He said, sandwiches, peanut butter, and the red stuff, which is jelly, but also kind of funny, right? The red stuff as a vampire. Anyway, I said, what is your favorite show to watch? He said, Bluey. Who is your best friend? Jonah says, Blippi. What kind of house do you live in? And Jonah said, a haunted house. We're very into the Halloween right now, so it's all haunted and spooky and all those things. So, you know, our house isn't, but just like general conversation is. What kind of job do you have? Jonah answered, fire trucks. What is your favorite holiday? Jonah answered, Halloween. Do you prefer cold weather or hot weather? He said, cold and hot. How old do you want to live to be? Jonah said, 300. I like 300. And then I said, how do you become a vampire? And he said, poop falls from the sky and then you fly. So there we have it. Interview with a 3-year-old vampire. So that was really fun and a great way, again, to get some more voices into my album and to kind of add in some more context about the stage of life that we're in right now. Now, this could totally be done for an adult as well. You could totally like get those like teeth things that I tried to go find them at the store, but I couldn't find them today. But the kind you like put in your mouth and it gives you the vampire fangs. You could do that. You could put a cape on. You could just wear a black dress and white makeup on your face, you know, and red lipstick or whatever, or a top hat or whatever it is, and take a creepy or a cool looking vampire photo outside, and then do an interview where either have somebody ask you questions or ask the other person questions about vampirism. Is that a word? As though they were, like, have them be in character or be in character. I think that would be so fun. So, exactly. Poop falls from the sky, sometimes in your eye. What? Yes. And then you fly after that. Okay, so I don't have an album for this quite yet. So this is going to go on the inside cover. So the other thing I need to do is create something that will go over here. Now I have a couple of cut files that I am debating between to do as a title. But let me quickly... The other thing I could do before I decide to cut anything out is see what kind of ephemera I have right now. This is often a really good opportunity to use the larger pieces when you're doing title pages, right? So let's kind of look at that here for a second. Yeah. I also want to see, like, do I have any... That could be interesting maybe. Oh, and I can look at my acrylic pieces too. Just to kind of gauge, what do I still have? What are things that I want to use? This is totally getting used on Halloween, so that's just going to stay here until then. I think what's underneath is small. Yeah. Some small pieces, some titles, so maybe titles. But let's look over here. You're allergic to the fake blood and makeup. What? It burnt your skin? That's so crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. But that's nuts. I mean, who knows what's in that stuff, right? But, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, maybe these. I have these haunted houses I've been wanting to use. There's 2 of them. Maybe those would be cute somehow. New. Or there's this Just Beware. That could be an interesting title. This huge pumpkin. No, this was from that card that I dissected last year. That's where that one came from. All right, we got balloons, we got pumpkins. So if these become like a no, basically, then the cut files that I am debating between, one of them is one that just says October and it's a cut file, and I would probably put, it probably needs to be on a pattern paper or something. So that one might be a no, but I purchased a couple cut files from the Cut Shop, which is Ashley Horton's website. She has some fantastic Halloween cut files if you're looking for any, if that's, you know, something that you enjoy. Whoops. So I just went on there today and purchased a bunch of them because I didn't realize that she had that many great ones. And one of them was the haunted house that she designed this year, and she used it in her own October daily this year. So I considered just scrap lifting that idea because I liked it and it was a really cute layout. Or I've got one that just says like goblins, spooks, galore, you know, like whatever. It's not really it doesn't verbatim say that, but it's got like a whole bunch of listed Halloween words that I thought about doing. Yeah, this is where this gets kind of hard. Okay, so no to this stuff. Where'd that other butterfly go? So that could be interesting with that maybe. All right, let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna set that aside for now. And the other thing I thought about doing is just holding off on a title page until we take some family photos. And this might be what I do. We'll see. So I'm not loving any of this right now. So, hey, Etienne. And Maria, hi, welcome. So I've got my layout done for today. It was an easy, quick one here about Jonah being a vampire and me interviewing him. It was very, very fun. Then what I'm trying to figure out is my title page. So here's what I'm thinking, is that I may be able to wait until I have a family photo and put the family photo here and just put this gate kind of on top of it, like stitch it down on the edge, and it perfectly fits almost perfect over the holes. So that's kind of awesome. And then sticking the beware sign on here, and then this can be lifted to see the photo behind. I honestly think that's what I'm going to do with this. Just keep it simple, you know, and use all of these things another time. Maybe, you know, maybe I'll use them another time. Put a lot of this away. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, Etienne, it was so funny because I asked Jonah, so at first when I was doing it, the interview with him, I was asking him questions about vampires, thinking like, oh, he must know what a vampire is. And I'll ask him like, Jonah, what is a vampire? And he's like, he has no idea. So that quickly went out the window. And then I just thought like, why not just ask him questions and pretend, like me pretend that he is just a vampire. And I'm like, so, you know, Jonah, can you fly? You know, and just jotting down his answers, which are of course hilarious. Okay, so I think this is what I'm going to do for my title page, right? We'll use the gate since I already cut that out. And we'll use this little beware sign since I already cut that out. And then this will be interactive. So I will likely score it like right here so that it can actually fold up. And then this can be a photo behind. That means I don't really need to do anything with this until later, because we just need to get a family photo at some point. Probably one on, maybe on Halloween, and then just take it on our porch. So like it's our house behind us. I think that would be cool. So it'll be like us on the porch here, and it's like the gate at the beginning of the house. I think that makes the most sense. So what I'm going to do to remember this, because I'm not going to get to it for like 10 days, is, no, I just want a random paper in that 6x8 size, because I have a ton of those. Your answers would be the same. I love that, Caleb. That's so funny. Well, maybe except for how you would become... Maybe except for how you would become a vampire. Because that was pretty creative. That's a pretty creative answer that is definitely a 3-year-old answer, you know? So this is going to be volume 3 intro. So we're going to do a photo on porch in costume. And then we'll have this like gate. I have no idea how to draw a gate, so whatever. Right. This across, and then it goes like something like that. Whoops. And then this will be like stitched. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work the best. So I'm gonna add this into a pocket just so I've got the pieces together and the concept together for when I do eventually get to that layout. We'll just stick all this in here and hold on to it for now. But it gives me a reason to use that thing that I cut out, so that's good. Hey Erica, happy Friday. I'm going to attempt to do it with the girls with zombies. Yes, that would be so cool. A great Photoshop zombie action I need to use. Etienne, your photography of all this stuff is so cool. I loved those ghost photos so much. And I love even more that you all went, or the kids went to the store with their ghost things on, the sheets on. That's awesome. So stinking cool. Okay, so this one's actually going to go not in this album, but I'm going to stick it in here for safekeeping. This will go in the next one. That was really fun. So we can just ignore that, but it will go in like this. Okay. You guys, that's it for today. That was a quick one. And I don't think I have anything else prepared to do. Let me see if I even have anything like random sitting around that needs to be done. Probably have a million random things that need to be done. It's just, can I find them? Do I know where they're at? Let's see, what do I have in here? Mackinac Island, no. I wonder where my travel album went. Is this it? And I have my photos printed? No. Oh yeah, I do right here. Okay, maybe we can work on some of this real quick. Since we're all here. I don't have anything else to do. Oh, let me just grab some of this out. That way I can chat with some of you guys who just got here. Or at least a little bit. This is that travel album that I was working on forever ago. That I never finished. When we went to, it was back in July. So I think what I'm going to do is just stick things down. Let's get the photos in the book. Instead of waiting until the perfect moment to do it. I need more tape. Another packet of it. Deb, have you been working on it? Yeah. So Linda's the one that I saw do it first. So she like shared it in her stories and I was like, Linda, I'm copying you. Just FYI, I'm totally going to scrap lift your entire thing, all of your prompts, all of it. You know, because it was so smart. And the cool thing is like all of my journaling is done. So I don't have to go back in and add anything except for photos and embellishments. And that's really pretty nice. So when you have like a spare moment, you can just grab it out and stick some things down, you know? Wait, where did you do that, Etienne? That was part of like the subscription Simple Scrapper stuff? For the membership. Oh, okay. For 2 months they did photography. That's super cool. Is anybody here a member of the Simple Scrapper? Etienne, are you a member of Simple Scrapper? I've looked into it a couple times. I've never I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but I've been curious about it, you know? I like the concept of it, for sure. I have no idea if that's in the middle or not. So we're just going to go for it and say, hopefully you're in the middle. Well, not really, but that's okay. Just wanted a little bit of that green around the outside. This one, right, stop 3 is that. 1, 2, and 3. Focus every 2 months. The focus is finishing projects. That's the focus right now, right? Yeah, because they do talk about it. I listened to their podcast episode. It might have been this month, but it also might have been last month. I don't remember. Where they were talking about finishing, and Jennifer mentioned her plan for her December dailies to get those finished, which is pretty cool. You were in it for a while, more than you could keep up with. Interesting. So what do they do in Simple Scrapper? I know they have a focus, and they must have like talks and whatever. Do they do projects throughout the year? Or do they have sketches, right? Like sketches to do? I feel like I've seen sketches that are from Simple Scrapper. Etienne, I think you might do them, right? Keynote Focus. Jennifer has a class, our crops. It's fun. It is hard to keep up with. Tons of sketches. Oh, and a magazine. Wow. For those of you who get magazines, whether they are digital magazines or physical magazines that have to do with scrapbooking, what is the best one? What do you think is the best one to get? I know like Retro Hip Mama does a magazine that's a digital version, I believe. And then I didn't know Simple Scrapper had a magazine. So that's interesting. Because that would be a really fun just content to have. It's almost like reading a blog, you know? That's where my mind goes with that. There's like a little edge of color from a different photo, I think. Yeah, I do, exactly, Tammy. I think it would be fun to like have, I really enjoy home magazines. I don't subscribe to any. I just every once in a while get them at the store. I love those. I just really love to look through those. And so I'm curious to know, like that would be fun to just sit and read through a scrapbooking magazine. At least it sounds fun to me. You haven't found a good one yet? Darn. Oops. Okay, so let's kind of figure out where these puppies are gonna go. Thinking like, yeah, like that. Sure. Let's do it. So stop number 1 is getting lunch. Stop number 2, stopping at a park. This is something we did on this vacation that I highly, highly, highly recommend if you are traveling a long ways in the car with kids. We, about halfway through the day, right after lunch, found a local park, just like Google searched for local parks near us. And then went and stopped for an hour and just let the kids run around and have fun. And it made the biggest difference in terms of their energy level, you know, because they're just full of energy, but it significantly helped. Yeah, several years and 1 ton sketches. Deb, you need to work on 2018 December daily. 3 days to finish. Oh, you're so close. Oh, finish the words. That's amazing. You can totally do it. 3 more days. You can do it. I'm cheering you on. You got this. Finish that up, and then it'll be like a weight lifted, and then you'll just have full permission to dive totally in on your project this year. You know? I'm rooting for you. You can do it. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. That one I'm just going to leave blank. This one has, a photo here, and then these. So, does this go over the whole thing? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh, I'm going to trim a tiny piece off so it doesn't clog up the middle section. Design team contributes to the magazine. That's so cool. Gets you user stash. I agree with that, Etienne. So I feel the same way about my design teams, and have throughout the years, where it makes me use my stuff, and I think that's good. Like it forces you to open it up and to do something with it. Now, Simple Scrapper, you can use any product you have, right? It's not product like a product driven team. It's just like content driven. Like they just want you to produce content, right? Or do they have like supplies that you're supposed to use? Because I do really like, that's such a cool concept to be able to just use what you have and not have to use specific product. Because then you can shop your stash and use that up, you know, which we don't do enough. All right, so one and this one. Retro Hip Mama's physical and digital. Interesting. It's too flowery and thank you cards like. Oh. Yeah. Everything is included for one price. You're not paying more for each workshop, class, meetup. Yeah, I get that. What is the monthly fee for Simple Scrapper, if you guys don't mind me asking? I'm just curious. Everywhere we went, made sure they had a playground. Our drives were only... Yes, C-Dub, it does. It makes the biggest difference. I really believe that it like kept us sane to just stop and let the kids do something for a period of time. Yeah, so this I'm going to move all the way to the edge. No. And then there'll be a little bit of a gap between my photo and the side where you see that black, but that's okay. All right, so then this, I'm just going to use this. Big photos, I'll use score tape. Okay, so this one, these were pictures of the things that we packed to bring for the kids in the car. I took pictures of all of that. So this one was like Izzy's pack of stuff. This one was JoJo's pack of stuff. And then I have another picture from the park. And this was, this drive was a 16-hour drive, if I remember right. So it was a long one for the kids. It was the first time they were in the car for that long. And they did really well, like so well. Part of that's because we went really prepared to keep them busy. But part of that's just, you know, they did really well. They were good little travelers. Okay, this one goes down here. Yeah, I think we'll just get all these stuck down, and then after that, we'll call it a day. But this at least forces me to finally stick these on the page. You know? Okay. This one, oh, this is meeting our baby niece for the first time. Cute little Sylvia. Do I need to trim a piece off of you too? I have this picture of Erin holding her. That's so sweet. I do. Let me trim just a tiny little bit off. Month to month, $19. Okay.